LGBTQ people and everybody on the left who's different. Um, just gotta say something real quick, and especially. Okay, hold up. So first is I really actually try to not post just off the whim. I like to try to think about the things that I'm reacting to for a few days. It helps me understand what is it actually that I'm upset about, and helps me not make a complete fool out of myself. I don't always manage to live up to that, but sometimes. So I doubt this message will even reach the people who probably need to hear it, but whatever. I'm gonna go for it and try it anyway. Um, the weekend was crazy. Um, it wasn't okay, and and I think that there's a big demographic out there that it's so messed up that I can relate to this, but I can relate to it because just a few months ago I was feeling the same way. And it's gonna sound messed up, but a few months ago I would have been like, oh God, that may have been a good thing for the left. And I know that sounds so messed up. I know it sounds so messed up. But like, I was so afraid. I was so afraid. So, all of you who are literally like afraid and have been going on this magic bullet that Trump's gonna go to jail, and if Trump doesn't go to jail, we're all doomed. Everyone that is like feeling that right now. Like, you think your world is gonna end, you think that all your rights are gonna get ripped away, you think that, oh my God, I hear, and I don't know if this is actually people like actually thinking this or not, but like people are saying like the hand. Okay, so if you are someone on the left and you are just speaking, I don't even know what the proper term is, you're just talking and making metaphors, analogies, the things, whatever. Talk smugly to me now, I don't care. If you're doing that, you're causing a problem because other people hear that and they don't understand that when you go, oh, we're gonna be in the Handmaid's Tale. They don't actually, like, some people don't actually understand that we're not gonna be in the Handmaid's Tale. So when you say stupid things like that, you're making people who are getting a lot of disinformation terrified. Good job. I hope you feel good about yourself because you're just pissing off people like me and you're making people who are actually scared terrified. Back to the people who, I can resonate with some, like, shit, this stuff's scary, right? First of all, the second that I stopped digesting left media news and I started watching at center news, I stopped being scared. People on the right are not actually all that mean. I have gotten a lot of support just because of the fact that I'm open and transparent about who I am. Where I do get hostility is when I try to build bridges to the left saying, I don't understand this and I think that this notion is causing damage. Can you please talk with me about it? And instead, it's open hostility. It's come after me thinking that I have some self-hatred and I now hate everybody who's LGBTQ. I need you to understand that you are living under a demon telling you to be afraid of everything. It like the whole system is so messed up. You don't need to be this scared. Trust me, I know it's terrifying. But like, come on. Like, just think rationally if you're one of those people who literally had that pit of your stomach, like you thought maybe that was going to fix all the problems, and then it didn't happen, and you're upset. If you're one of those people, just think, how irrational is that feeling? That's not a feeling that you should be comfortable with, right? That's a normalized feeling. Nobody on the right thinks that that's okay. Nobody thinks that that's okay. regardless of what the topic is, look at how often the clashes with the Antifa stuff has played out. It's played out with a lot of unrest on both sides getting pulled into it, conflict. Like, we all know. None of that's happening right now. Pretty much everybody on the right now is saying, okay, well then. And they know it's serious. Look at Trump's demeanor during the debate. He's not even doing the, like, he's acting, like, I don't know if you watched the debate. You should watch the debate he did with Biden, because damn, I've never seen the man so professional in my entire life. I watched that debate worried that I was making the wrong choice, and I just watched it like, well, I don't have to worry about this anymore. I promise you, as someone who lives with a really bad panic disorder, from a very broken brain, it's not, he's not the boogeyman that we've been led to believe. He's not. Just take this into consideration. He's a showboat. Charisma, he panders to his crowd, he gets them going. But look at the stuff he says behind the scenes. He even says, nah, like, if you're in business and you've ever been around businessmen, it's like what they do. They like pat their own back and like they're I don't know how to describe it. But I'm telling you, just start being a little more open-minded. Because unfortunately, that shenanigan won him the election. And I don't think that was staged in any way, shape, or form. I think that was a real attempt. Someone died, 2 people were in the hospital. He had just happened to move his head, and the shooter was at a far distance that, nobody's gonna... That wasn't staged. That was not staged. That shit was real. And look at the response. I'm finding that the right is the party of maturity. And maybe that's what we should start thinking about. It's the party of maturity. And to be honest, when I really started talking to my one friend and rethinking where I stood on my political views, it was after I ran a 2-year project at my company and really kind of adulted up myself. I got a lot of perspectives on how business runs. Hard decisions that you have to make, because if you don't make those hard decisions, there's going to be even worse decisions. There's a lot of things that we don't know and we don't understand and we take for granted, and we just say, oh, well, why can't it just be this, and why can't you just do that? Well, because that's not how society works, because it's bigger than just you. It's bigger than just me. It's bigger than just your friend down the street. It's bigger. It's the country. If you're in America, we are supposed to be American, not me, Ian. That's a thing. Stop thinking that America is against you, because if you think America is against you, then it's impossible for you to actually be American. Revelations from a trans woman who realized that she'd been doing some weird left drugs. I swear, it's like some sort of mind control.